Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Celia, and this is Michael from the 7-Step System to Pass the TOEFl IBT. So let's talk a little bit. So you made a comment over at my Facebook page. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to use my video because there's a lot of information I'd like to share with you. So you say, how are you? Sorry, but I need to do the TOEFL in August. But I always have problems with listening. And you say, and understand, I try to listen to movies, but I have fear. So what can I do? Good question. First of all, I think you're doing what you're doing. You're getting help. I mean, you're trying to figure out how to solve this problem, right? And I think that's exactly what I like to do with a lot of my students. Okay, so first of all, one of the things you might be scared of is you took the TOEFL test before, you probably had a bad experience, am I right? And maybe you didn't feel prepared. So obviously when you take the TOEFL and you get a low score, it makes you a little bit anxious. And then when you do another TOEFL, there's a lot of anxiety involved in that. And what you do is you want to make sure you practice enough so that you're prepared enough so you have more confidence. And with that confidence, you have more courage. And with that, you have a lot less fear. Now, it's actually pretty normal. If you feel like you do have some nervousness when you take the TOEFL, that's okay as long as it's not too bad. Okay, so anyway, let me tell you about my 7-step system. As you know, I have a 7-step online course. And in this particular course, I have a lot of different things that can help you. So beginning with vocabulary, I have 20 hours of instruction with over 2,700 questions to help you in your listening. Remember that part of listening is recognizing the vocabulary words and understanding what they mean, right? So that's really one of my first steps. And in my vocabulary step, Celia, is you can actually download all 1,700 of my TOEFL words, and you can listen to them in the mornings when you're getting ready for work or traveling and so on. Now my second step is pronunciation. I have 50 hours, 50 hours of instruction, including 2 diagnostic pre-tests and the post-test, and you'll get direct feedback from me as to how to improve your pronunciation. I will make recommendations as to specific lessons you can focus on. My third step is grammar, which includes 10 hours of instruction, more than 2,000 questions, and you can get all of your practice quizzes graded by computer. In my reading section, you have over 20 hours of instruction, more than 500 questions, and again, you can have all those things scored by computer. Now in my reading step, something which is effective, which helps a lot of students, is I have 70 different speed reading tests to help you improve your reading from 100 to 350 words a minute. It's important to have good reading and good reading speed. Faster readers have better concentration, and if they have better concentration, they will have better comprehension. Now, in listening, this is the next part of my course. I have about 15 hours of instruction. I have more than 240 questions, and all of your academic listening practice tests are scored by computer. I also have in the listening area, Celia, I do have several different lessons that can help you, beginning with note-taking. This is key to the TOEFL. You have to learn not just to listen, but how to organize the notes that you're hearing. You're hearing information, you have to organize this on paper and use those notes to help you answer the questions. You can use those notes to help you answer these speaking integrated tasks, and you can use those notes to help you answer the integrated writing task. The next step is speaking. Over 14 hours of instruction, you have 30 independent and 20 integrated practice tests, and you will get feedback from me. I will tell you in terms of your delivery, any pronunciation problems you might be having. I will also help you with your grammar and your language use. I'll also comment on your topic development. These are exactly the rubrics that ETS uses to score your speaking test. What you have to do is, it's a battle. What you're doing, Celia, is you're taking some of these speaking practice tests, getting feedback from me, studying some recommended lessons, and then coming back and doing it all over again. So usually a lot of my students, once they complete my service, they will have taken more than 30 different speaking practice tests, and they get better. They get better little by little. In fact, one of my students last month, check this out, his name's Vilches. He joined my service back in February. He took the TOEFL in May 12th to be exact, and his TOEFL score 116 out of 120. Now, he already had a high TOEFL score, right? Let's agree on that. His TOEFL score was already high, right? But he improved his speaking from 20 to 26 in 6 weeks. That was very, very impressive. Anyway, writing, I have over 40 hours of instruction. I have 10 independent and 10 integrated writing practice tests. Again, you will get feedback from me. I will help you in terms of your development, your grammar, your vocabulary. I will give you some ideas as whether or not you're answering the question directly. So that's it. That's pretty much what my 7-step system is all about. I can help you in your listening and all other areas of the TOEFL. I can help you long after you need the TOEFL, because a lot of my students, they benefit from my instruction, they benefit from my lessons, they benefit from my TOEFL course long after they need the TOEFL. Because most students are not worried just about getting a high TOEFL score. They want to communicate, either in personal, professional, or academic settings. And that's what my course does. It helps you to speak better, more clearly, in a more organized manner, and the same thing in the writing area. Alrighty, so anyway, thank you very much for contacting me. If you want more information, you want to learn a little bit more about my service, you can go over to www.bettertoeflscores.com, and there you can learn about my TOEFL online course and what it's all about. Okay, thank you.